Tragic. Sad. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Sad days for us. Especially for people who grew up on old school Nickelodeon, especially 90s Nickelodeon. Hey YouTube, how you doing? Big E here. How's everything? Well, I'm not doing a movie review today. I'm kind of in a sad mood today. Like I mentioned today, it's a sad day for people who grew up on old school like Nickelodeon, like 80s or 90s or early 2000s Nickelodeon, like me, like all that, Keenan and Kel, Rugrats, Double Dare, Doug, the early years of SpongeBob, Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life, and a bunch of others. Well, this has to do with like all that, the old skit show, kind of like In Living Color and Saturday Night Live. Today, this happened. Today's August 13th. This happened 2 days ago, August 11th. If you remember all that on TV, you probably remember she made her debut on all that in the 4th season with Danny Tamborelli, Leon Frierson, and replacing Elisa Reyes and Katrina Johnson and Trisha Dixon. You know who I'm talking about. Christy Knowings was her name. On August 11th, 2026, all that star Christy Knowings has passed away at the age of 46. They said that on August 7th, she suffered an asthma attack, and then she was placed on life support, but unfortunately it led to like brain damages, and then a report said that she passed away. Her family decided to say goodbye, and she passed away on August 11th at the age of 46. Tributes were pouring out to her. Like, I know Kenan Thompson and Josh Server did a tribute to her, and some others did. I know I'm doing one right now. Yep. She was on all that. All that was on Nickelodeon, the original version. The real one was on from 1994 to 2005. And Christy Knowings was on from all that from 1997 to 2000. And I remember when she used to do skits on the show. Like, I remember when her and Amanda Bynes, when they dress up like these really glossy, like classy girls, and they're doing like I guess it's like this talk show. She was playing Jessica, and I don't remember, I haven't seen it in a long time, Amanda Bynes' character, and Christy Knowings, I remember, was Jessica on the show, and that they called the show Whatever. Yeah. And the R at the end had three R's at the end. Yeah. Her characters were included Penny Lane inheriting the role from Elisa Reyes, who herself had inherited the role from Angelique Bates, who Angelique Bates was one of the original cast members on all that, and Amanda Bynes replaced her in 1996, and then all the way until 2000 when most of the original cast left all that in 2000, like Josh Server and some of the others. Well, Keenan and Kel left in 1999, I remember. Yeah. And also Christy Knowles as the dental assistant for Dr. Bynes, Lieutenant Fondue, and like I mentioned, Jessica from the whatever. Yeah. Yoko from CJ and the Cloudy Nights. Brenda Stone from Channel 6.5 News, and Winter Wonders from What Would You Do? What Would You Do was a parody of the Nickelodeon game show We Remember Figure It Out, and Winter Wonders was a parody of Summer Sanders, the host of the real life host of the real Nickelodeon game show Figure It Out, and Christy Knowings was herself in real life was a panelist a few times on Nickelodeon's Figure It Out, I remember. And yeah, sorry that this happened. Yeah, and I was just thinking, it just popped into my head when I mentioned that 6.5 News. I remember a skit one time when her and Josh Server, when Christy Knowings' character Brenda was at the studio, and Josh Server was in a dumpster, and he's complaining he wasn't happy in there, and there was a bear trap in there, and he's like, and he had like little rats on, weasels, muskrats, or whatever, and he's like, and she was like, those are nice earrings. She didn't get the concept that Josh Server was in danger, or so, like scared, and he's like, and she goes, stop trying to put on a puppet show, and then he was like, and then he got, when he was in that dumpster, the bear trap, and he's like, and then a raccoon, I know what it was a fake raccoon, and he's like, and she didn't act like she didn't care. She was like, and the raccoon was like attacking. He's like, yeah, I remember seeing that as a kid. I remember, and speaking of raccoons, for all those who have pets out there, keep a close eye on them. Be careful. Raccoons, foxes, opossums, yeah. But anyway, yeah, and after all that, she made a small cameo in the Green Room when all that had a 10th anniversary special in 2005, and then also from 2008 to 2011, she made 3 appearances on Sesame Street alongside her real-life twin brother Christopher Knowings, who portrayed a character Chris Robinson. Yeah, and Christopher Knowings, yeah, he was on the old Nickelodeon show Taina. I remember I used to watch Taina when I was a kid, with Christina Vidal, and yeah, Christina Vidal was one of my crushes too. Oh yeah. I'll probably watch all that on Paramount Plus or Prime tonight because of Chris. I'm sorry that this happened. She was just so talented. I mean, she was so funny, and even I remember when Christy Knowings' final season, all the cast, like Amanda Bynes, even I remember Mark Saul, Josh Server, Danny Tamborelli, and Leon Frierson. They were on their final season of all that was on the 6th season. Keenan and Kel left after all that's 5th season, and I remember Lori Beth Denberg. She left on all that's 4th season. Yeah, they're probably watching that tonight. Also, I just had a brain fart. Gabriel Iglesias was on all that during the 6th season with Amanda, Christy Knowings, Josh Server, Danny Tamborelli, and Leon, and yeah, but her legacy lives on forever. Alright, YouTube. Nice seeing you. Take it easy. Be safe and stay out of trouble. Peace. Rest in peace, Christy Knowings. Rest in peace.